Alright, now we're going to take a look at how to view the contents of a file. In the last example, we saw that we could use cat to view the contents of a file, and I'm going to use it right now to view the contents of this file. You will notice that there was a problem with this view in that the content scrolled by so fast that I could not see anything but the end of the file. Okay. So cat isn't always the best option, and because of that there are a few other options. Let me clear this screen to take a look at them. I'll start with the more pager. You just type the word more and you name the file that you want to open, the file whose contents you want to see. I press enter and I can see the first line of the file all the way down to as much of the file's contents that can fit on the first page. Now, if I wanted to go down one line, I would hit the enter key. Right? If I want to go down one line again, enter key again. If I want to go down a whole page, I could hit the space bar. And if I want to go back a whole page, I could hit the space bar again. Okay? Now, that is one pager. So now let me take a look at another one that is a little more advanced. I'll hit the Q key, letter Q, to get out of here. As you can see, even though I have exited the more pager, the content of the file is still displayed to the screen. This is one difference between this and the next one we're going to look at. So I'll type clear so I can have a clear screen, and then I'll type less and the name of the file. I hit the enter button and the same content is displayed to the screen with root on the first line, and it goes all the way down to as much of the content as can fit on the screen. In the same way as we just saw, I can hit the enter button to go down one line, and I can hit the space bar to go down one page, and I can hit the B button to go up by pages. Okay. Now, one thing that differentiates this one from the more pager is the ability to search. If I want to search for the name Martin in this file, I would just hit the / button, the / key, and type the text that I want to search for. When I hit the enter button, it is highlighted at the top of the page. Right? When I have found what I want to search for and no longer have use for it, I can hit the B button still, and it will take me out of the search facility. Okay. Now, if I exit this with using this same Q key, it exits and the text along with the pager are gone. Okay. So this is the less command. Now, what if you didn't want to see all the contents of a file, or just the beginning, or just the end? You could use the head and the tail commands. Now, the head command, say head PASSWD, and by default it will show me the first 10 lines of the file. I could say tail PASSWD, and I'd see the last 10 lines of the file. Okay. Now, what if I didn't want to see all 10 lines? I just wanted to see the first 3 lines. I could say head option 3 and then the name of the file, right? And I just get the first 3 lines. Same thing happens with the tail. I could just do that and get the last 3 lines of the file. Right? So those are pagers and the head and the tail commands. Another way to look at files would would be to use editors. Okay, there are a number of a number of popular editors on the Linux system. There is Nano, there is gedit, there's Emacs. We're going to pay specific attention to one particular one called VI in a later lesson, right? But for now, these are some of the ways you can use to view files on the Linux system, and they are useful for most use cases. Let's take a few questions.